If you want to get in contact with me, the best way to do it is on Instagram. If you just want to say what up, if you want to tell me you love my videos, you can tell me that you hate my videos, but the best way to do that is on Instagram. Peace, y'all. Johnny Fastlane here. So, Megan Thee Stallion goes in on Draya Michelle, and DMX and Snoop Dogg battle on VERZUZ. Let's talk hip-hop. Alright, Joe, so y'all know what's going on with Meg Thee Stallion, right? The whole situation is just a quick recap. She was at a pool party with Tory Lanez. They were in a car, right? Tory Lanez had a gun. That gun went off. Apparently, he ended up shooting her in the foot. Whether he did it on purpose or by mistake, we don't know yet. But Megan Thee Stallion did come out with a statement after that whole situation happened, saying that she's trying to get the bad people out of her life and saying that she's trying to get the toxic people away from her. So it kind of seems like maybe she's insinuating, allegedly, that he might have did it on purpose or whatever the case may be, right? Tory Lanez got arrested but then quickly released. He made $35,000 bail while Megan Thee Stallion ended up going to the hospital and having to get surgery on her foot, right? The whole situation is that randomly, out of the blue, Draya Michelle goes on Twitter and she says, I predict that Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez had some kind of Bobby and Whitney sort of love, you know, that drove them down a snapped type of road. And then she says, and I'm here for it. I like that. I want you to love me so much that you shoot me in the foot too, right? And then Twitter just kind of attacked her. It was crazy. They were like, are you dumb? Are you stupid? How is that cool? You want to get shot in the foot? Are you retarded? Whatever the case may be, right? So she had to come back. This before, you know, any celebrity said something, but she had to come back and apologize. She was like, I truly don't glorify domestic violence. I was trying to just say to love me deeply. But while trying to be funny, I offended so many to include Meg, and I am sorry, right? Like 30 minutes later, Megan Thee Stallion sees this and she's on Twitter like, dumb bitch, that shit ain't fucking funny. Who the fuck jokes about being shot by a nigga? And then she goes on to say, and fuck all these hating these hoe ass niggas making jokes about it too. I'ma talk shit about it when I get ready, right? Yeah, man, and I feel Megan Thee Stallion on this one, right? Like, you got shot in the foot, right? And even though getting shot in the foot is not like any kind of wound that's gonna kill you, but me personally, Johnny Fastlane, if I was shot in the foot, I would be very upset. I would take it like that nigga was trying to kill me, even if he wasn't trying to kill me, you know what I'm saying? And instead of being on Twitter or Instagram, I would be planning that motherfucker's murder, you know what I'm saying? I would go to the extreme. Somebody would have to calm me down. They would have to be like, yo, Johnny, stop, it's not worth it. You just got shot in the foot. You don't want to go to prison forever, you know what I'm saying? Because I will take it to that degree, you feel me? So I understand Megan Thee Stallion, and that shit is not funny at all whatsoever, you feel me? But hey man, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.
God damn, yo. Might as well slam, y'all. Yo. Okay. Hey, X, check this out. Since it's me and you, when we did, let's have a seat, spit shit like old kids.
Alright, yo, so DMX and Snoop battled on VERZUZ, right? And this shit was fire, right? So, alright, the whole situation is, first of all, they were at Snoop's crib, and Snoop has like this big ass studio, mad people was there, Swiss Beats was there, everybody from Rough Riders, D&Y was there, Battle Cat was there, there was mad people there, right? But everybody's in Snoop's crib, and Snoop is like, alright, so since we in my crib, I'm gonna go first, but he was like, but what I want you to do first, DMX, is I want you to start it off with a prayer, right? And y'all know how DMX starts, ends all his stuff with a prayer. When he does concerts, he ends it with a prayer. When he has an album, he ends it with a prayer, right? So I kind of thought that DMX would end the VERZUZ battle with a prayer, but instead he started it with a prayer. So I should have known that they was planning for something at the end, right? Anyway, so he starts it with a prayer, dope, fire, right? And then Snoop Dogg goes first because they're in his crib, right? And this is crazy because you know Snoop is real laid back, but he does have gangster songs too, right? But Snoop didn't come the fuck around, right? Snoop started off gangster, right off the top, started off with Deep Cover, right? It was fire, right? And then DMX came back with his gangster shit, then Snoop with his, and Snoop was like, yo, we finna keep this shit gangster, right? But then Snoop also was like celebrating DMX when DMX was like, stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. You know, here's Snoop Dogg in the background. Whoa, that's how Rough Riders roll. Like, it was so dope. It was like Snoop was really celebrating DMX and his legacy and his life, right? And it's fire because you look at Snoop as being like one of the most famous rappers in the world. Snoop is in everybody's living room. Snoop is on TV with Martha Stewart. Snoop, people know Snoop Dogg as an actor, as a comedian, as a personality, and they might not even know none of his music. That's how Snoop has crossed over. So to see him really give DMX his flowers is so dope and so fire, right? DMX had a lot of weight on him. He was looking fat, you know what I'm saying, which is good. He wasn't looking all super skinny and nothing like that. He was looking real healthy and everything. Snoop plays whoa, 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 beautiful. Then DMX follows it up with how many games are being played, how's it going down? Then Snoop goes, bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Then DMX is like, what these bitches want from a nigga? I mean, it was just so fire, right? And at the end of the whole entire thing, this is why they didn't do the prayer at the end, because at the end of the whole thing, they started putting on like old school beats and literally just freestyling, right? Snoop was going off the top of the dome. DMX is rapping stuff that we never heard before, but that he wrote. He's trying to remember it. It was dope. It was fire. Then he gets into this song where he's about to start rapping about how he came up in the game, right? Talking about when he first signed to Def Jam 2 years ago. A friend of mine asked me to sign on a dotted line. Like, he started going in. He was talking about Mike Geronimo linked up with Irv Gotti and all kind of shit like that. But he ain't really fit. It was like just a little snippet, like a little sample, right? And I don't know if DMX is planning on coming out with another album, whatever the case may be, but I need that shit to be on there. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the whole shit was fire. It was dope. I wouldn't say that there was any winner or anything like that. I think that hip hop won. I think that freestyle at the end was the best motherfucking part because it was new shit from Snoop and DMX. And yo, man, if y'all ain't check it out, you should. Let me know what y'all think about this and everything else in the comments down below. Make sure you follow, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and y'all already know what to do. Peace.